Here, want your blankie? Peekaboo! Where you go? Peekaboo! 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 I see you! Where's Mama? Where's Mama? Peekaboo! 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 What? Good morning, guys. Just hanging out. Babies are napping. I'm eating some peanut butter Cheerios and a banana. The banana the babies didn't eat. And I just got done editing yesterday's vlog. And now I'm debating if I want to totally like redo the downstairs yet again. But I've been having some problems with Tristan. He's a Tasmanian devil. He just takes toys and just chucks them. He doesn't even like look at what he's doing. He just does it to do it. And he does it more so when they're together. I don't know what it is. He's rough on Sydney. Obviously he's a boy. Boys and girls are different. But you can put her down with the toy and she just plays quietly. And she's like gentle and just so different than him, which obviously is fine. But now I've got to figure out what I want to do with down here because I just cleaned up. So this is how it looks. It's nice. But basically I'm cleaning 2 to 3 times a day. And yesterday I didn't do any like cleaning up like how I do in between each, like after each nap. And literally I don't think I did, but I should have taken video of it. Horrible. And Jeff was like, wow, house is messy. When really, the upstairs I had just worked hard on the other day, and it was just the downstairs. But I told him that's what happens when I don't clean 2 to 3 times a day. And it's getting old. That's all I do all day. Clean, clean, clean. So, I don't mind cleaning. I like a clean house. But there's got to be something else. So I'm trying to think, maybe like he's overwhelmed with how many toys we have. Maybe if I slimline it and like alternate them, maybe that'll work better. I know like when I change things up, then they're entertained. So maybe this is just a sign of like he's bored with the way it is. So I'm figuring out like a whole bunch of things in my head of what I want to do, what I want to bring in, what I want to put in the playroom or swap out or what have you, and I'm just trying to think what is going to work best for them. But I kind of don't want to start the project now because they're probably going to be up from nap here shortly because it's already a quarter to 11. And so it's not something I want to do right now and then get interrupted. But definitely I'm thinking like toys they don't use as much. Like see, we have all these, but really the only thing they play on is the police car. He tips that over, and they don't play with the walking thing anymore. Right now, I guess maybe they're just not into it, the little whatever bulldozer thingy jigger. So I'm thinking like leaving this in and then maybe that car or that car. And then the rest can go in the garage. And again, we can alternate it. And then, you know, this, I don't know, they don't really play with this anymore. I feel like I use it more to block them from getting in those cupboards, but I can just duct tape them again. So this can go, and then I was thinking of like making like a little book nook with that and like the book rack and like doing it in the other room because right now, since the book rack is right here, they've learned to mess with this on the printer. So if I take them away from that, maybe they won't mess with stuff on the computer desk anymore because they didn't used to. I don't know. I have a whole lot of things running through my head, but I just know that it's just getting too out of control, and I know they're kids and it's fine making a mess, but it's just like over the top. So I'm trying, I don't know, they're so different. So like I said, Cindy will just sit down and I can give her the cookie sheets with magnets and she'll play with it. I can give her blocks and she'll play with it. I can play Legos and she'll just play with that. Whereas he's like boom, 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 boom. And within, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, the bomb has gone off. And then it's hard. She's learning to walk, and so he drips over stuff and cries all the time, and then she can't walk long distances because then she steps on stuff and cries, and it goes on and on. It's been really tough lately with them teething still. I mean, this has just been tooth after tooth after tooth that they're cutting, and they're both in like a tough stage again where you can tell it hurts. He keeps going like this to his mouth, and when they are eating, you can tell it hurts because they're crying or they're not eating very much right now. They're wanting to nurse, and nursing, sorry if TMI, but my friggin' nipples hurt like a mother. Ugh, I think I'm gonna have to whip out the Lancino cream again, but yeah, it's painful to nurse anymore just because they're like raw from them. I don't know, they're like little, obviously their teeth are coming through, so it's like little razor blades constantly rubbing against them, and it hurts, really hurts. So it's just made them whiny and fussy, and more so him. And then when they're together, like it is intensified when one doesn't want to take a nap or if they're kind of off schedule. Like totally different when you have them one-on-one. It's like insane and super easy, and it's just crazy. I don't know. I feel like he almost acts out more when she's around, and I don't understand it. I give attention to both of them, and more so I feel like he gets more of my attention because he's the one whining or throwing stuff or whatever, getting into things. So I'm constantly having to go after him, or he's constantly whining or crying, so I'm hugging him. So really, he's the one getting more attention. So I don't know. I don't know why he's being the way he is. So I gotta look up, read up, I don't know, maybe find a book on it, but it's tough. I don't want to, I feel like I tell him no all the time, and I feel like it's made like he's more, like maybe I'm disciplining him more, but she doesn't do what he does, so it's making me feel like I'm a bad mom. So, anyways, I'm emotional. Apparently, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with me. So, I just want to be a good mom to him, and yeah. So, anyways, on that note, when they wake up, we are going to go to Lowe's, and I want to make them, let me gather myself here. What is wrong with me? we're gonna go to Lowe's, and you know how they have like free samples of all the flooring and stuff. I want to make them like a sensory or texture like board or something. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna put it together. I just obviously need to get some supplies to start. But we have like some touch and feel books, and they're really into that right now on the different textures of things. So I don't want to buy like a whole bunch of stuff. So I know that they do samples at Lowe's, and then maybe I'll go to like Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby or something and can do samples, or even buy some different papers that are different textures. But I somehow want to make like this cool like board that has all different textures of things, so they can sit and play with it. And I don't know if I'm going to figure it out to put on the wall, or if I'm going to bring their table, like their train table, back in and like make it be the size of that. I'm not sure, but I know that's the next project I want to work on and do, so that's what we're going to do. Lowe's is close, and I think they'd really enjoy it. They're being cute, playing with some stuffed animals. Now this is nice. He already has hit her and pushed her. I took him up in the playroom and got him dressed for the day. So now the tearing apart starts. I'm gonna get you. Diggy 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 diggy. Diggy 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 diggy. Alright, I got things reorganized. I don't know if it'll even matter. I've had a lot of tears and whining and crying. And he still just throws stuff in, which obviously will take time. But you guys remember how this looked before? There's our kitchen table still. And then I put theirs in the corner over there instead of on the wall here. And then I made a little book nook over here. They love looking out the window. And they love this, and now it's away from the printer. And that was kind of shoved in the corner, and they've been sitting on it a lot. So I thought it'd be cute, you know, in conjunction with the books. And then I brought in the train table, which we put in the garage because all they were doing was climbing on top of it, and it's not secure enough to hold them. It's missing, I got it from Goodwill, and it's missing like the center piece, which even still wouldn't be enough to support them. But I thought now that they're older and doing more activities with things, maybe this could be kind of our table to do like puzzles or do magnets. Be nice to Sissy, please. So we'll see. It can always go back in the garage and just leave this open, but I was hoping that they would treat it as a table. And then I brought, this was in our closet. I have one for us, me, and one for Jeff. Like, we put our clothes in because we couldn't find a dresser. But what's the point? I can just stack them on the ground. It's fine. I don't care. We didn't put this because Jeff thought like he would knock over this whole thing. So this is just a trial. We'll see. But this is how it looks right now. Take a good look because it's going to be tore up in about a minute. But we'll see how he does. If these things get knocked down and hit people in the head, or anyone gets hurt or he tries to knock this down, then I guess it'll just go back up in my closet. But I kind of organized it all so that maybe like chaos causes the destruction is my theory, but I'm not thinking so with him. I just think he's destructive. And then I put their Legos over here and blocks again. I thought we could use the table. So that is the room. I'm super hot and sweaty right now. Go, sissy, go. Look at you. Hi, Baba. Go, sissy, go. And she's afraid of the big vacuum, so she cried the whole time because I moved everything out, vacuumed it, and then put everything in. Not that you can tell. It already looks messy. And then over here, remember all the toys lined up? I brought them all in the garage. And then this is all we have left over here, which is that's just stuffed animals and some balls. The 2 writing toys that I said I'd keep out. The table, so they don't use too much. It's more to block them from going in the corner. And then their miscellaneous bucket of toys and then some toys down there. So we'll see. Part of having like stuff here was to keep them from going in things. But it seems like when we have things open, they're more apt to go in there. But I'm thinking if we play more over in this area. Come on, Bubba. Come on. If we play more over here, then it shouldn't be a problem. So this is kind of like, I guess, their second playroom, even though it's our eating area. But I don't always like to go in the playroom. It just makes more of a mess, and I just don't like being like stuck upstairs. Because if we do lunch or breakfast, it's just convenient to be down here. And then it's nice to kind of have that as like the end of night thing when they're tired to go play in there as a change. Yeah, so that's what I got going. I've not left to go to Lowe's. I'm thinking we're probably going to head out here now so that I can get it done before their second nap. You going to finish your lunch so we can go? Is it 12:18 or 2:18? Oh yeah, it's only 12:18. Bubby, say ow. Ow. Ow.